Today we're diving deep into how India weaponizes the Teesta River to cause floods, droughts, and even diseases in Bangladesh. The Teesta River begins its journey in India before flowing into northern Bangladesh. It provides water to millions, but what's crucial to understand is how the Teesta Basin works. Think of the basin like a massive backyard garden. The river is the hose that waters it, and if you control the hose, you control the garden. In the garden, there are also ponds to collect water for the dry season. But if the hose isn't used responsibly, either too much water will flood the garden or too little will leave it dry. Right now, India's holding the hose, and they're not using it responsibly. Let me show you how. At the heart of this issue are two major barrages, the Gajoldoba barrage in India and the Dalia barrage in Bangladesh. These are essentially the final frontiers holding the water until it's released downstream. But here's where the issue arises. India often opens all the gates of Gajoldoba barrage without any warning during the monsoon season, and that causes massive floods in Bangladesh. And during the dry season, India halts the water flow, leaving Bangladesh with droughts and severe water shortages. Our farmers suffer and our land dries up. But it doesn't stop there. India has built multiple dams, hydroelectric projects, canals, embankments, and weirs along the Teesta. These structures benefit their population, providing water for their crops, electricity for homes, and stability for their agriculture sector. Meanwhile, Bangladesh is left with their contaminated water that causes multiple diseases. Now, I've simplified this whole issue, but even this simplification benefits India. If I showed you every single area affected by India's mismanagement of the Teesta River, then you'll probably see floods and droughts and deaths everywhere. You'd be furious, and I'm guessing you probably already are. And I'll end this video by telling you that this isn't about seeking a fair water sharing agreement anymore. Even though that's critical, the reality is we cannot remain so dependent on India's control over a river that sustains millions of lives in Bangladesh. It's time to explore solutions beyond agreements, to develop strategies that reduce our vulnerability and give Bangladesh more control over its own water resources. India's actions have shown that relying on them for water management has devastating consequences. This issue is about more than just managing a river. It's about reclaiming our future, our security, and our sovereignty. Until next time.